OH.REPORT. It's the matchup that was likely the best one from 2024. The Northmor Golden Knights taking on the Centerburg Trojans. Just a change in scenery this time around. We are live from the castle. Moments from now, these two teams will kick off 2-1 seasons. One's got a break. We'll see who it is live and free coming up next on the OH.REPORT.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerberg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerberg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH.REPORT.
Time now for your pregame show presented by Lilly Industries, live and free on the OH Report. I'm Jonathon Langdon. Alongside me is Colin Ashworth. Today we've got a good one. Northmore taking on Centerberg, two teams that finished towards the top of the standings last season. They both had a little blemish in their non-conference schedule, but here they are trying to build up a reputation to win the league. The reigning champions in Northmore taking on the challengers in Centerberg.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this matchup. Again, both teams have one loss coming out of the non-conference schedule. One to North Union, that is for Northmore. And Centerberg just losing to a D4 team that looks very, very good for this year in Johnstown.
Before we get into the meat of our pregame show, we do want to bring up a special presentation today for Northmore High School, as it is a veteran and military night. They actually have a special surprise that will be taking place at the center of the field here momentarily. Band is making their way out. We're going to go ahead and take off our headsets and give you all the Nat sound here live and free from the castle. We will take a quick break and come back on the OH Report.
For the playing of the Northmore Alma Mater.
Special scenes from the Castle tonight. Two paratroopers flying in to ring in a real special matchup tonight in the KMAC between Northmore and Centerberg here live and free on the OH Report. We'll take one quick break and get to your pregame show next on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
And it's time to conclude our Lilly Industries pregame show, but really, it hasn't started yet as we've got the Northmor Golden Knights making their way out to the field here on the OH Report. They are set to take on the Centerburg Trojans, a team that gave them a real good fight last year in their perfect KMAC season. Northmore going 8-0 or 7-0 on the schedule. Let's talk about the visiting Trojans first, headed up by Andy Colella, 2-1 on the year. This, Colin, is the most explosive offense in the KMAC with 8.4 yards per play.
I mean, it's looking like a great offense. You got a great orchestrator at QB in Blaine Ball, 29 of 51 for 528, 57% completion, 7 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. If you're a high school quarterback, you're loving those numbers.
Absolutely. His first game last week with 100-plus passing and rushing yards, so a great game for him against Worthington Christian. He is not our player spotlight, however, because we've got some top receivers here in this game, and the number one receiver is Hayden Love, carried by a Week 1 performance with 250 yards and 4 touchdowns. He has taken that into KMAC play.
I mean, just 20 yards in the first 2 games and then absolutely exploding in the third one, and it's looking like he might be able to do that again today against this secondary of Northmore.
Looks like we're just about set to kick things off, so we are going to take it out to the field. You see Hayden Love. He'll be back to return for Centerberg as they will get the ball first offensively. We'll get to those Northmore pregame statistics and info when they start to take their first drive of the contest. But KMAC action is just about underway here from the Castle tonight. Set to kick off, Brady Carr. Boots this one away, low, driven right to that player spotlight. Hayden Love will return it to start out today's contest. Sits at the 25-yard line. He'll get hit about 2 or 3 yards past it. And that is where the Centerburg Trojans will start their first drive of the season. And as we get set for that drive, let's look at the KMAC standings. Of course, nobody with any KMAC wins or losses, but a really good non-conference spout. 7 of the 8 teams have winning seasons so far.
And it's looking really good for a lot of those, the top, except for East Knox. Everybody else looks dang good. And at 2-1 in the Fredericktown, undefeated so far. KMAC looking strong.
First down and 10 for the Centerburg Trojans, 2-1 on the year. Lost Week 2 against Johnstown Monroe, a real good side in Division 4. Great non-conference opponent for this Division 5 squad in Centerburg. Blaine Ball, the signal caller, in the shotgun with Marshall to his right. He'll give that to him, and he'll try to squeeze through, just cannot. And maybe a gain of 1, if any.
Yeah, Marshall's going to be one to look after, too. 39 attempts on the season, 268. He might go for about 100 yards here if Northmore doesn't pick it up front.
Miles Marshall last week had probably the game of the season for the Centerburg squad. 16 carries, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also had 2 receiving touchdowns as well on 94 yards there. Snap, quick look, trying to throw it to the outside. They've got their man. That is Eli Indiciani, and he is taken down close to the first down marker.
Just 4 catches, 31 yards this season, but all these wide receivers got something to prove in this early telling of the KMAC season.
Stays in bounds. Clock continues to roll. Just close to 11 minutes to go. It will roll at the referee's whistle. 3rd down and 2.
This is a big 3rd down here for Northmore. See if they can get off the field and give their offense a chance. Come on for the first time.
Shotgun. All alone is Ball in the backfield. He'll send Marshall in motion. He'll fake it to him. Blaine's got some wheels. Breaks one tackle. He's awfully close. Doesn't look like he got it, as Northmore may have made a stand.
Yeah, it looks so. And Blaine Ball is a dual threat quarterback. He's got 200-plus rush yards on the season. And great job of containing there and probably looking at a punt. I mean, you're at your own 37. So, I mean, this is a gutsy call by Centerberg.
4th down and 1 on the 36 of Centerberg. Ball is the punter, so keep an eye out for maybe just a shotgun snap punt. No, they are going to go for it. Marshall gets past the first down marker, and he's got more as well. To the 30. Last man not going to get him to the end zone. Touchdown, Centerberg.
And that's one thing that Northmore has got to worry about. It's number 3, Miles Marshall. A great run to the opposite side going towards the sideline. Not a lot of room, but he squeezes through. What a run, what speed that Marshall has. It's God-given.
And Rich Porter, the AD, got a nice high five after that touchdown from Miles Marshall. Had 4 touchdowns last week. He's already on the board. A minute and a half into the game on the road here for Centerberg as they look to be going for 2.
Look for their big guy, 81. See if they can get him the ball here.
Marshall in the left side car. Snap, fake, give to him. Looking to his left. Ball has a wide open lane into some yellow turf for the 2-point conversion.
Who needs receivers when you got legs like Blaine Ball?
Runs it to the outside, and already Centerberg on the board. 8-0 here against Northmore.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Well, boom, just like that, Centerberg leads 8-0. They were on 4th down and 1 on their own 36, and they had the wherewithal to go for it and end up snagging a long touchdown as they take this lead and likely score the first touchdown of the KMAC season. I don't think anybody else struck that quick, Colin.
Nah, I mean, that's pretty hard to do right there. A minute and a half into the game, and they got to hold this Northmore special team. Almost broke it off right there.
Decent return from Brad Bowen as we take a look at the team spotlight for the Northmore Golden Knights. And this team 2-1 on the year. Scott Armrose in his 9th season with this group. They had a 17-game regular season winning streak snapped last week against North Union.
Yeah, and that was just unfortunate there. It was a tough game, 19-14. Look to bounce back here, try to get something going, tied up.
Take it back out to the field as Northmore looks to be set to go on this drive for 1st down and 10. They'll start this drive on the 30. And a quick whistle as well and a flag.
Might be illegal substitution on center. No. Yeah, on the offense.
So they got a false start on that Northmore offensive line. That'll move them back to the 25.
Centerburg got lucky right there. 77 wasn't on the field. They only had 10 guys on defense. Ran on late. Kind of thought that's what the flag was going to be about. But, yeah, Northmore, early penalty.
Tanner Miley, the junior, leads this offense. He'll take the snap, look immediately to his left. Throwing this ball's nearly picked. dangerous throw looking to Connor Stockdale on the outside.
Yeah, Carter Wagoner right there playing DB for the Trojans. Almost comes up with a tip ball. That would have been a big momentum gainer right there.
Absolutely on the first play for Northmore's offense. Empty backfield for Miley. Looks into the sun, throws for Stockdale. He's got him for about a 4-yard gain. We'll have third down on the way.
Yeah, it's a big third down. Third down and long. Northmore can't do this all game, or else Centerberg's going to take advantage.
So they move to the near side hash. And with under 10 minutes to go, Northmore fears starting to surmount of a potential stall here on the first drive after Centerberg scores on their first set of downs a few minutes ago. Stockdale in motion. He'll move back to the outside. 3 receivers over with him. Short crossing route. Stockdale at the 35 is not going to be anywhere near the first down marker. And that Centerburg crowd, we're on the away side tonight for our broadcast. They're loud here already, Colin.
Oh, yeah, and this is a big one. Scott Armrose, he's going to punt the ball here. Big stop by Centerburg. Crowd is definitely apparent for the Trojans.
So move it to 4th down. And after that, all of that, 4th and 5. And we'll see a punt from Jackson Welch. Centerburg nearly gets there. About 4 or 5 guys got close. And this will take a real nice Northmore bounce to the 24 and roll out of bounds. Hayden Love lets it go.
Yeah, that's a great punt there. Actually, it ended up being a great punt. It was straight up in the air, probably only went 20 yards. Got a lucky bounce.
Well, you saw a couple of catches from our player spotlight for Northmore in that last drive. Connor Stockdale, second leading receiver behind Love with 248 yards, 3 touchdowns. Last week just had 29 yards on 5 catches, so we'll see if he can kind of come back to things as you see him out on the field defensively. Centerburg will start their next drive at the 24-yard line. Shotgun set right behind him. Playing ball is Miles Marshall. Man in motion is Jackson Ballinger. We'll talk about him here momentarily as the first rush for Marshall is stopped pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
That was a great stop right there at the line of scrimmage almost. Marshall fighting for a few more yards. See if Northmore can hold him here to a 3rd and long. Not give him a chance at a short yardage 3rd down.
Another empty backfield. They do like to send men in motion on this formation. This time, though, just a straight snap. Playing ball looking for his favorite target, Hayden Love. He has him at the 40 for a first down.
Yeah, that's a great read right there. Sitting right in the pocket in the defense was Love. Centerburg first down.
And Love took a little slip. Hope everything's okay there. It looked a little funny as he went down.
Definitely looked funky.
Love will go to the sideline. In for him is Tommy House on the near side, number 8 in white. 7 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Centerburg already up 8-0, and they're driving as well here. Marshall in motion. They'll keep it with Blaine ball. Breaks past the pack, goes to the far side, and he's got a few blockers. Has one tailing on him, and he is in Centerburg, or in Northmore territory, with a real solid run for another first down.
It looked like absolutely nothing was going to happen there. Coming to this near side of our stream here on OH.REPORT, and he just squabbled out of there, got to the other side, and picked up 10 or 11 yards.
So first down, Centerburg again, their second of the drive. Ball at the Northmore 46. Ball looking real comfortable so far here in this game against a stout Northmore defense. Takes the snap, fakes the give to Marshall again. He's got plenty more space. He'll shift around inside the 35. It's another first down.
Yeah, he's being pretty smart with the ball right here. That was a read option. Attends to take it himself. Good run right there.
There's your Carothers Pest Control first down. So Trojans getting their play call from our near sideline. Coach Coella, gotta love this start that they're seeing out of this crew. Ballinger, the motion man, to the right side of the O-line. And it looks like they'll go short to Marshall. He's got a couple blockers. Great block from 18 for Centerberg as there's back-to-back first downs.
Yeah, 3 straight 10-plus yard plays. Something's got to happen for the black and gold to limit that and slow it down because they're just getting dismantled right now.
Saw a great block from Eli and Disiani that allowed that play to open up. Northmore's got to find something defensively to stop this team. They gave up 274 yards last week against North Union in a crunch time loss against North Union, 19-13. Ball chilling in the shade. He'll keep it himself, and he doesn't have much. Good wrap up from Northmore in the backfield. That time, Jackson Welch there first. And as things get reset, let's look to keys to victory. We haven't gotten a chance to look at these yet. For the Centerburg Trojans, got to awaken the defense, and I thought we saw that in that first drive with the 3 and out. And then also, love is in the air. Try to get your best receiver the ball at all times. They've found him twice today.
Yeah, I got to touch on this drive. And Ball doing a good job of spreading the ball out to other key playmakers too. See if they can get Love the ball here. He's 1v1 here on the near side.
They're looking his way. Shot to the end zone. Caught? Is it caught? No. Well, it is, but it is incomplete. We'll get another look thanks to the Northmore Athletic Boosters. I'm sure they'll love to see this replay of an incompletion in the end zone.
Yeah, it looked like he bobbled it and also had his feet right on the line. So, I mean, it was a great call by Centerberg, trying to get Love the ball on the outside. He was 1v1, had him beat. Just needed a little bit more inside of the field.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and long. So Hayden Love got that catch earlier in the drive. That's already more than he did last week. He didn't touch the ball against North Union on the offensive side of things. Had a few kick and punt returns, but that was about it. Ball 3rd down and long is not going to have much. That Northmore defense makes the stand 4th down, but certainly go for it range for this Centerburg squad.
Yeah, it definitely looks like about a 3rd and 5 or 4th. No, actually it's 4th and 9. I'm reading a little wrong here. Got a pillar in my way. But, yeah, they could definitely go for this big play right here for the Northmore defense. Can they get off the field, give Northmore's offense another chance?
Ball in the shotgun. Tells Marshall to go away. All alone in the pocket. He'll roll to his right. Tucks it and runs. Will he get there? Doesn't look like it. And with that, Northmore's going to take over on downs.
Great protection there on the outsides, not letting Blaine Ball kind of have that open field. Centerburg defense now going to have to awaken themselves again. Northmore's offense definitely has to wake up.
Now let's look at the keys to victory for the Golden Knights here today. We thought they needed to throw the first punch. Well, that's out of the window. But you also need to win the run game. That also might be out of the window after that run from Marshall in the first drive.
And a couple runs back there on the Centerburg drive, their second one. But Northmore, yeah, they definitely need to win the run game. Throw the next punch. Let's throw the next punch if you're the Golden Knights.
High snap from Miley. He does a fantastic job just to hold on to the ball, and he runs forward for maybe one. Now it looks like they're right at the 15, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
Just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Need a little bit more precision from your center.
So with that 2nd down and 9, they give him a yard. Empty backfield here. 5 wide for Northmore as they look to the sideline. Incomplete. They were looking for Garrett Deesh. Did not get him. 3rd down and long again.
Yeah, you don't like this. If you're the head coach of the Golden Knights, arm rows need to get in short yardage situations here on 3rd down.
Wiley's going to have some company in the backfield now. 4 receivers. Just 3, actually. Deesh in the tight end slide. Play action. Throw is going to be intercepted. Hayden Love jukes out him in. He's looking for the end zone. He's knocked out inside the 5.
Big play by your big-time receiver. Doing it on the defensive end. And Northmore, before that play, they wanted an encroachment penalty on Centerberg. It looked like on the right side of that defensive line. Someone may have jumped, but nonetheless, Centerberg get the ball back inside the 5.
Look for that encroachment. You saw it at the very beginning of this replay. That must not have crossed the line of scrimmage. So Centerberg trots out with their offense in a golden opportunity to score at the 2.
Got to think it's a blame ball keeper. Right at the 2.
He sits alone in the shotgun. Motion man is Marshall. They'll give it to him. He'll try to shift to the outside. Juke in, lunging for the end zone. Looks like he's down at about the half-yard line. Try to get Marshall a second touchdown. That'll have to wait.
Bringing in the big package, it looks like, for Centerberg, being on that half-yard line.
Nearing 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Blaine looking for the signal. He's got it now. He'll go under center. Got some big fellas looking to help push forward. Hagen Bryant in the fullback position. Ball fumbles a snap. Diving on it looks like Marshall. That could have been disastrous for Centerberg, but it looks like they have survived, and they have. Good instincts there from Marshall to dive on the football.
Yeah, that could have been so bad for the Centerburg Trojans. Get another chance here, 3rd and 4, technically 3rd and goal. 4 yards to get in the end zone. You've scored from nearly 60, and then you've scored, almost scored on that last one with a Hayden Love pass to the end zone. Looks like there will be a timeout.
Yes, timeout Centerburg. It'll be their first of the half. 2:21 on the clock. Let's look across the KMAC here as we celebrate the first week of conference play. Centerburg, of course, you're watching them take on Northmore here on Channel 5. Elsewhere on Channel 8, you can watch Danville take on Mount Gilead. Mount Gilead, their first 3-0 start since 2011. They're trying to really jump out against Danville at home as well. Loudonville plays East Knox. That is over on Channel 4. Our own Big League Berardi is in the building for that one, as the Bulldogs try to get their first win of the season and try to bolster that KMAC resume even more.
Yeah, that'd be really big for the Bulldogs. And, I mean, that Mount Gilead-Danville matchup, I'd love to see that if we weren't here. But Centerburg, again, knocking on the door. John, let's see what they do.
3rd down and goal at the 4-yard line. Hayden Love way away from the tight bunch in the middle. 2 receivers here. Ballinger in motion to the near side. Ball takes a snap, gives Marshall. He's lunged into the end zone. He's got his second of the quarter.
More confetti for the Centerburg Trojans right there. Nice little touchdown run by Marshall. He's got 2 on the day.
I'm loving the energy I'm seeing out of the Centerburg side. Of course, on the away side, we're not typically here. I think it's a little better to be here because sometimes when you're on the home side, the away side doesn't have as many fans. You can never hear them over our broadcasts. But today, definitely hearing them loud and clear. Going for 2 again. Ball gives back to Marshall. He'll continue to have a day. 16-zip Centerburg. Dominating here early against the Northmor Golden Knights.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
Quite the start for the roadside. Centerberg leads 16-0 here in the first quarter. They'll kick back off to Northmore as they have gone 3 and out. They've also had a pick thrown by Tanner Miley. Big scoop here and an outside run. Nicely done on the return. Brady Carr has Northmore in some pretty solid field position as we switch up things. First down brought to you by Carothers Pest Control as Northmore looks to rebuild here on offense and go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I got to get something here. Centerberg has scored on 2 of 3 drives. Got to get some ball movement. Great starting position here on the 38. See if Armrow's got his offense a little talking to on the sideline.
Play action, Miley, throw a little high, but not too much for Carr. He makes the catch, and it looks like they're already in Centerburg territory. Move the chains for the first time tonight.
Great throw and catch right there. Need to see more of that. Maybe some misdirection on the other side from other receivers, but great way to get this drive started with Brady Carr.
Northmore Athletic Boosters replay there as the drive continues. First down of the night for Northmore. Miley in the shotgun again. Sends Carson Campbell into motion. Turning the corner, Centerburg almost got to the quarterback. It results in a rough throw to Stockdale that was bobbled or deflected and ended up high in the air. Second down and 10.
Yeah, great play right there by Tommy House, one of the leaders on this Centerburg defense, and keeping Connor Stockdale in check.
After that, second down and 10 on the Centerburg 49. Best field position of the night for the Golden Knights as it's golden hour here at the Castle. Snap, screen call. They call Carson Campbell's number. He'll get a solid gain past the 40. Looks like the 37-yard line is where the chains will move next.
Look at this replay right here. There might have been a missed call.
It was before the screen.
But a great run either way by Carson Campbell. Northmore moving the ball. This is good if you're a Golden Knights fan.
Stockdale Mills moves up the top of your screen. They're going to him on a short drag route. He makes the catch, and he's going to run into the red zone, trying to shift to the outside. He's down inside the 5. A great reception. Some nice yak for the Golden Knights.
Already exceeds his yards from last week with that 5 catches for 29. And that went from the 37 to the 4-yard line. Yeah, it's about 33 yards. He exceeds last week.
First down and goal with a minute to go here in the quarter. Miley all alone. Takes a snap looking towards the end zone. Shifts to his right. Ballinger there to cut him off. Late throw to the end zone. Running back to it. What a play. Touchdown, Brad Bolin.
QB to QB right there. Brad Bowling, the backup QB for the Northmore Golden Knights, playing receiver in this one, gets a nice touchdown there.
You saw Jackson Ballinger on the outside forcing Miley to run backwards, and he still gets the throw off, and the Golden Knights are on the board. Needed a response quickly after we saw Centerberg score on their first 2 drives, or 2 of the first 3 drives, and now we'll see them likely go for 2. They'll line it up on the near hash.
Stockdale by himself on the top of the screen.
See if they look his way. Little trickery. Here's Bowen, the backup quarterback, throw into Stockdale.
Well, trickery right there. I like that from the Northmor Golden Knights.
So you catch a touchdown, then you take the toss on the 2-point conversion and go ahead and hurl in a 2-pointer. Nicely done. 16-8, Centerburg still leads, but Northmore's got some momentum.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Brady Carr will kick things off here back to Centerburg with 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Trojans lead 16-8, but it was Northmore to last strike on a 4-yard touchdown pass to Brady Bowen. Or Brad Bowen, my mistake. This one scooped up at the 25 by Hayden Love.
Oh, he might have room.
He's got some afterburners as well, past the 50. There is a flag, though, so keep an eye there as he's tackled at the 40.
It looked like a great block by Jackson Ballinger on that far side. So you look at the replay.
Not sure if we're going to get it here. Oh, wow.
Might be that.
So Ballinger likely going to get called for a block in the back.
He said 87, but I think he meant 81. That would be Ballinger. But, yeah, that's just unfortunate right there. Still a great run from Love. It was bouncing on the ground, picks it up, goes to the far side. What a play. But they start 15 yards back a little bit more.
So Trojans will start their next drive. Already 4 of them in this game. And a quick move in first quarter. Also plenty of opportunities to score for both teams. Marshall in motion. They'll go with the screen. This one completed, and Indiciani is tackled for about a 3-4 yard gain.
Nice pitch and catch. It doesn't have to be 10-plus yards every single time. Be methodical.
There's a Centerburg schedule on your screen. Of course, went 2-1 in non-conference play, and now the grunt of it happens here at Northmore. They play Loudonville next week, and the Loudonville Redbirds, they went 2-1 in their non-conference schedule. However, we did check in on that game at Chet Lutie Field against East Knox. And the Bulldogs lead 20-zip already.
Looking good for the Bulldogs.
Snap ball, 2nd down and 6. Ooh. Nice quick tackle for Northmore as a crowd of Knights come in.
Yeah, it looked like first one there for Northmore was Carson Campbell. Running back to running back, hitting them, and looks like we'll go to the second quarter.
That will do it for the first frame. Entertaining one, 16-8 already here at the end of one. We'll take a break, come back live and free with the second on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Centerburg driving here yet again as we start the second quarter on the OH Report. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jonathon Langdon. Colin Ashworth alongside me. Kane Longwell, your camera operator today. Here's 3rd down and 3 from the 47 of the Trojans. They'll give this to Marshall. He's already got 2 touchdowns today. He's got the 1st down and more. Shifts to the inside. He's knocked out at about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to come back. Looked like there was a holding on the outside. Might have been Ballinger again.
You saw it at the tail end of that replay presented by the Northmore Athletic Boosters. We'll show you again a little slower. But, yeah, there is a flag. Centerburg fans, of course, close to us, frustrated. Here it is a little slower. Look at Ballinger right in the middle, a little block in the back. And, yep, so solid run by Marshall, but that will end up not counting. And also move them back. 3rd down, and it looks like 14. Got it as 15. 3rd down and 15 on the scoreboard. And it's now in the Centerburg 36.
It is 3rd down and 14 on the scoreboard now. They corrected it.
Empty backfield, 5 wide. Ball drops back to pass. Looks towards the middle. Doesn't see anything. Has to get out of the pocket. He's got a man rushing for him, able to outpace him. And he's hit hard out of bounds. No, he's going to stay in. Nope. I thought he had the feet through, but did end up just stepping out of bounds. And that will be 4th down and long. And we'll see the punt team.
Yeah, Jackson Welch almost had an opportunity to get a sack. And Ball doing a great job of getting out of there, using his speed. And, yeah, 4th down 11. More than likely he's seeing a punt here, but you never know. With this game so far being 16-8, they went for it on 4th down on their first drive and got it. And we'll see what happens here.
First punt for Centerburg. We saw one earlier from Northmore.
Yeah, he's going to punt it.
Yeah, he drops back a couple yards. And we'll see this booted away. Not far. That had a perfect spiral for a punt as it rolls to the 32. Not often you see a football come out like this.
I almost thought he threw it. Had the perfect spiral to be a throw. I mean, they are, if you're actually in punting school or doing punting academies or anything like that, you're supposed to get a spiral on it sometimes. But just a little bit farther on that, but a good roll down to the 32. Northmore has a chance to tie it up.
Taking a look at the KMAC passing leaders, Jax Lester for East Knox, currently handling business against Loudonville. He leads the league with 633 yards, but the next 2 are the quarterbacks showcased in tonight's contest, Blaine Ball and Tanner Miley, and we're going to see Miley bring out his group for their first drive of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, Miley with 400-plus yards, getting it going on that last drive. Has some pressure here.
Yeah, wanted a quick out, didn't see anything, so he has to hold on to it, and he takes a big hit from Tommy House.
And that is why Tommy House last year was a 2nd-teamer for the KMAC.
Watch screen.
What a hit.
Absolutely. Big hit from Tommy House, the senior. Great frame on him, too. 6'2", 170. Definitely a force as a linebacker for this group.
Might see that one on Friday Night Pigskin.
Absolutely. Miley in an empty backfield, 2nd down and 20.
Got to get at least 10 here. Make it doable on 3rd down. They'll take a timeout first.
Yeah, big play coming up here on 2nd down and long. So both teams have burned 1 timeout. Colin, so far in this game, we've seen Miles Marshall run for 2 touchdowns. We've also seen Northmore put together a drive and able to get a touchdown with Brad Bolin. What do we need to see now out of this Northmore offense, out of this timeout, to get them back and potentially tie this one up?
Well, first off, you need to get a lot of yards here. Your 2nd down and 20 on your own 22 cannot give Centerburg good field position for their upcoming drive, if it is upcoming. But Centerburg's defense doing a good job of containing the quarterback run. Just need a big throw here from your quarterback. And Tanner Miley can definitely do that again. He can sling it. And we've seen that in the first quarter, end of the first quarter.
This is an offense that we've seen struggle, specifically last week, 3.3 yards per play against North Union. Trying to put it together against probably the favorites to win the KMAC this year with how convincing their wins in weeks 1 and 3 were. Second down and 20. They'll go on the ground with Carson Campbell and nothing there. Everybody there for Centerburg.
Blocking up front for Northmore just fell apart. Great job up front by the 4 D linemen. See if they can get it off the field here. Can't give up a big play. Third down and 22.
Of course, Tommy House, the first one to touch the running back Campbell. Third down and 22 on their own 20. Looking bleak for this drive. Need a big throw out of Miley. He'll drop back to pass. Looks down the field, looking for Stockdale. He's tugged at right at the end, and there's no flag.
Northmore wants it. Centerberg celebrating it. Yeah, that was a great play. It looked like he got there just in time. That's just close. PI is one of the hardest calls to call in all of football. And a great play right there.
Here it is again in slow-mo. It looks like he caught it and then got tugged down, and that momentum ripped the ball away.
Only flag I can see maybe coming out of that is horse collar, but we're not even close. Great play by Centerburg getting off the field.
High snap. This one will be blocked. Snagged. Jackson Ballinger, touchdown.
Taking too long on getting that kick off, and what a touchdown from Ballinger, doing it in all ways. Playing on special teams, playing on defense, and playing on offense, doing it there on the ST.
I mean, he just grabs this out of thin air, hauls it in, and just shrugs his way forward. 22-8 after that explosive play from the special teams.
And now, John, me coming from a bigger town, a bigger school, I'm loving this small town, small team pride that I'm hearing from the Centerburg crowd.
They have shown out in bunches tonight. We'll see a 2-point try.
This is my introduction to KMAC. KMAC football. I'm loving it.
Hope to have you around a lot more here, Colin.
I'd love to be
2-point try
here.
from Blaine Ball. We'll take the snap, fake it to Marshall, looking towards Ballinger. Throws a little high. But we're not going to go to break here because we want to talk about Ballinger a little bit. Didn't get to do it in the pregame show, but this guy, I mean, he's special. You already saw it with that last play. 21 Division I offers, 18 of those Power 4, and he's just a junior, Colin.
I mean, when you're just a junior and you're getting 21 offers, you're going to be a pretty good player, and he's showing it today. He needs to get the ball just a little bit more on offense, but defense, he's showing it, special teams as well. And it's just insane seeing a junior have all those offers.
I'm seeing
and
Duke,
seeing it in action.
Duke, Florida. He just visited Tennessee last week.
He should have visited this week.
Absolutely. Wonder where he's going this weekend. I'll have to ask him after the game.
But that'd be pretty cool as a small town dude getting D1 offers. I mean, when you're 6'4", 230, and play like this, you're gonna get looked at. Doesn't matter where you play.
Stockdale back to return for Northmore on this kick. This one taken away from Stockdale, and actually it will be returned from Bolin as he tries to get past the 25. That he will do. Or no, gets past the 20. He's just shy of the 25.
It's always deceiving when you're looking at the field.
And we'll see the Knights start another drive and hopefully not have to punt with the 6'4", 230 Jackson Ballinger approaching off the edge.
Yeah, gotta get something going here. If you're Tanner Miley, get it to your playmakers. Connor Stockdale, Brady Carr's been doing well and getting the ball and getting upfield. And Carson Campbell's got to get going. He got to win the run game. I know that was one of our keys to the game, more so for Northmore, and Centerberg really taking over on the run game. But Northmore needs something here. 9:40 to go.
First down and 10 on the 23. Garrett Deesh in motion. Snap, Miley looks left, doesn't have anything. He'll have to roll out in the pocket, throw down the field, and it looks like he's got him in. And that is caught for a first down. Nice catch by Brady Carr.
Brady Carr doing a great thing there. Just mentioned his name, need to get him going, and what a throw, and an even better catch there, getting his feet down on the slow-mo replay.
Able to hold on, get that foot in.
Something the boosters are loving to see.
Absolutely. Carothers Pest Control first down. Bunch set here out of the Golden Knights. They'll move Deesh in motion near side. They'll look his way. That's covered. Miley's got a shuffle. Miley throw down the field. Looks like he's just going out of bounds with this one. In the area of Bolin, so no intentional grounding. Second down up next.
It looks like Jackson Ballinger is giving this Northmore offensive line as much as they can handle. And I will say, on the other side, too, number 58 and 61, that would be – oh, where are they at? Either way, they're doing a great job on the defensive line as well. Loving the work ethic there.
A lot of shuffling here out of the Golden Knights, trying to confuse this Centerberg defense that has done real good so far in this contest. Miley, screen play, looking for Marshall. It's blown up, looking for, Campbell. And still, same holds. It's blown up. There he is again, Tommy House.
Again, this is why he was second team last year, looking for that first team honor this year in the KMAC. And yet, John, you said it earlier in this quarter, which we're only 3 minutes in, and a lot has happened. But Tommy House and this defense are looking really good. Offense clicking. They're gonna challenge Fredericktown for that first spot.
Exactly. Throw from Miley down the field. Stockdale. This one short, intercepted. Skylar Merklin, the senior, comes up with it.
Already 2 turnovers in less than 16 minutes into this first half. Gotta love the ball hawking.
Coming into week 4, they had 0 picks. They've already got 2 here in the first half. Switch sides. Carothers Pest Control first down, and the Trojans can continue to pile it on tonight.
Maybe see if they can get 81 going, Reward him for that special teams play.
Absolutely. They tried to on the 2-point conversion. The throw is a little high. I don't know how you miss a 6'3" in the end zone by lofting it over his head. He'll move in motion here on 1st and 10. Man in motion in Disiani. He's going to take the football and throw it down the field. He's looking for one of his teammates, and that one bobbled away. Looks like Braden Nelson was the intended target.
Yeah, that could have been really good. And Disiani just throws that a little too high. And Centerberg has second down and 10 here.
Bringing a lot of trick plays out of the book. Both teams. We saw a similar look from Northmore on the 2-point try they converted earlier in the game.
I like to see it. Get a little creative on that 2-point play, even just in your drive.
Ball, 2-step drop, throw to the outside. Passes dropped there by Indiciani. So 3rd down and 10 after 2 straight drops. 8.5 to go here in quarter number 2, 22-8 in favor of Centerberg. But they are in danger of stalling out here on this drive.
I keep saying it, but it's a big, big 3rd down for Northmore. They can get them off the field. Not a great punter in ball. See if they can get good field position, not throw another pick, but see if Northmore defense can get something here.
Nobody with ball. Now joining him in Disiani. Fake give to him. Blaine will tuck it and run. Gets around the edge, and he'll push forward. Looks like it'll be about 4th down and 5 when it's all said and done.
Yeah, it was a good attempt. Northmore doing a great job. Could we see Centerburg go for it? Up 14 with 8 minutes left in the first half.
Northmore's dropping Bolin back like it's going to be a punt. So that is a man out of the play for the Golden Knights, if they did decide to go for it. But now ball will drop back, and yep, we'll see a punt. We'll see a pretty big rush here, too, on a bobbled snap, and ball's going to have to make do. Can he get to the first down marker? No, he won't. 2 yards short, and the Golden Knights will take over on downs after that muffed snap by the long snapper. And there's your field position you were talking about.
Got it done. Now you're on the positive side of the field for the Golden Knights. Got to capitalize, though. You are down 14. You haven't really got anything going except for your one drive. Need something big.
Officials' timeout here may have a slight delay. So, yeah, a little hydration break for both of these sides as they'll put the ball in the far hash. And this will give us an opportunity to wipe through a couple more of our graphics. Talked about the main storyline when it comes to the stars and this one being receivers. 1 and 2, Hayden Love and Connor Stockdale here tonight. Both of them have been used at length. Kason Fawcett, Logan Clark for East Knox, also up there as they're definitely a pass-heavy offense in the KMAC. Brody Davis for Fredericktown. That's another one of those teams that I'm really excited to see potentially finish towards the top of the standings. They've got a real good defense like we're seeing out of Centerberg this year. That offense, they've got a two-way threat in Blake Sipes that everyone's going to have to deal with when they play Fredericktown.
When I was looking at the stats on the KMAC website, one of the sack stat was filled with Fredericktown players. Let me just read down this list for you real quick. Gavin Toombs, he's got 6 sacks on the season. Cash Parker, 4. This is all Fredericktown. Then you got a Mount Gilead player. Then you got Kirk Parker, who's got 3. Cooper Ocker, who's got 3. And then Camden Clutter at 3 as well. So a lot of defensive prowess on that Fredericktown Freddy team. And again, here you're seeing 2 teams going at it, both 2-1 on the season, losing 1 non-conference game. And let's see if Northmore can get something going here, make it a special one.
2nd down and 5 after that rush to start this drive for Northmore. Miley takes the snap in. Campbell eaten up right away at the 40-yard line.
Going straight forward, just trying to go straight power ball.
Angelo Nichols in on the tackle. That's another big fella for this group, 6'1", 320.
Again, got to get the run game going. Campbell definitely can get it going.
6:45 and counting. Miley's still waiting for the play call from Coach Armrose. He's got it now with Campbell in his sidecar. He'll give it to him on 3rd down, and he is met. First contact came from 54 Hagan Bryant, and that'll make it 4th down.
Looks like it'll be about 4th and 3. Going to keep their offense out on the field. Again, I like this call. You're in the positive side of the field. Your defense just held Centerberg. Be aggressive here.
Looks like a bunch set on a 4th down and 3 call. They'll move 3. No, they'll move 5.
Yeah, watch slant.
With an empty backfield for Miley. 4 rush, and this one's incomplete.
Oh, flag, pass interference.
Colin on the call right there. We'll show you that yet again, as it looks like yet another flag is going to plague Centerberg here, as they got a real good pass rush.
Got there way too early.
Yep, too much contact. It looks like number 9 was the one to get
Sean
there.
Carter.
Yep, Carter. So move those chains for Northmore. They get to keep the drive going.
Take advantage of this. You're now inside the 25, almost to the red zone. Maybe use some play action here.
Near side, Carr and Stockdale sit together. This will be a run to Campbell. Best run of the day for him as he's past the 15.
10-plus yard run for your star running back right there. Getting it done. A 1st down is now confirmed. And there you see on the replay, a big hit late at the end.
Yeah, just got over that line to gain. So we'll move to the 14-yard line. One more set of downs before it's goal to go. 5.5 minutes and counting here from Northmore High School. Golden Knights down by 2 scores, trying to defend the castle. Need something here on this drive. A little pitch play to Campbell is blown up. Carter Roadbeck able to make the TFL.
Great play right there by number 19, the linebacker. He's got 6.5 tackles for the season. That's his first tackle for loss. Great job right there. 2nd and 11. See if Centerburg can hold their own against this Northmore offense. Heels on the goal line almost.
Miley drops back again, looking towards the middle. Stockdale can't hold on. Nice quick look out of Miley. Just not able to link up. Looks like a solid defensive play on the breakup. I think it was Carter Wagoner that was able to get a hand in there and force that drop. So 3rd down and 11. Golden Knights need something. Clock stopped at 4:36. They'll get another play call. Four receivers. The give. Campbell eaten up. Ballinger right there. And right at the 15, that looks like it's going to be where that drive likely dies. Of course, 4th down, go for it range. We'll likely see something out of Northmore. That's got to be the end zone, right?
Got to be the end zone. I mean, your first down marker is at the 3 or the 2, it looks like. So, I mean, you just got to go for it.
Hey, slant.
12 seconds on the play clock.
Slant coming off 12.
And we'll see a timeout called by Northmore, as Scott Amrose wanted to change things up before the snap.
And this is a huge momentum either gainer or loss for Northmore. If they can get this first down or even a touchdown here, that put it close going into halftime. If you can hold Centerburg on their next drive, maybe get a chance to even go ahead.
So the Golden Knights going to have to try and potentially throw up a prayer here. 15 yards away from the end zone, 11 yards to gain for this first down. And doing that against a Centerburg side that has not budged much here today.
Looks like we got a neon night for the student section over here for Centerburg. Maybe a retro night, I don't know. See that big inflatable over there?
I do. He's been strolling around the bleachers here after every touchdown. 4th down and 11. Miley, pretty solid pocket, looking for Stockdale. Touchdown, Northmore.
Exactly what the doctor ordered there for the Golden Knights. What a pitch and catch. And they'll go for 2 here, try to get it going.
That'll bring them within a score. Nicely drawn up play. They had, it looks like a little screen play to get Stockdale open up the seam. And that is where Northmore will cash in their second touchdown pass of the day. And they'll go for the extra point. Just want to make it a 7-point ball game here, as this one is kicked up and through from Brady Carr. We'll take a break, come back. Still interesting here, folks. 1-score game between the Golden Knights and the Trojans on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerberg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerberg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
kick it back off to Centerberg after scoring a touchdown, the 14-yard pass from Tanner Miley to Connor Stockdale. It's Connor's 4th touchdown of the season. It's the 9th touchdown for Miley.
Yeah, great response by Northmore's offense, getting it back into what looks like a game now. Kind of looked like Centerberg might have ran away with it. Great response, kicking it back off to Centerberg.
Low short kick. Ballinger, I thought, called for a fair catch, but they do give him a few yards on the return.
They missed it.
Yeah, it looks like he went a little half-hearted and then decided to return it anyways and got some pretty decent yards. So they'll start the drive at the 40 for Centerburg. Trojans, they've already been impressive today, putting 22 points up here in the first half. What more do you want to see out of this group?
Maybe a little bit more in the run game now. You've been passing a very pass-heavy team in the last few drives. Maybe get some more runs going with Marshall. Get some read options with Ball.
Blaine Ball last week against Worthington Christian had 12 carries for 127 yards, 2 touchdowns for him on the ground. They have yet to get him in pay dirt in that way yet, but it could be coming as Marshall already in the backfield with him has 2 of his own. Just the 2 rushing touchdowns and then another touchdown off of a blocked punt returned by Jackson Ballinger for a touchdown. That was the most recent one for the Trojans as Marshall gets some space and has another first down. I would love to see his yardage total so far in this one. He has been running rampant against these Golden Knights.
It's got to be either close or over 150 so far. And he's doing a great job of reading where the defense is. And a great stiff arm there on the first tackler. That offered up some more yards for him.
Move the chains again, 3.5 to go. We'll likely see Centerburg slow it up, try to make this the last drive of the half as they continue to run the football. Bunch set now with the motions on the near side. They're going to run it to the right with a bunch of blockers, and Marshall tumbles past the 40-yard line.
Yeah, great little run there. Just trying to go inside, but then bounces out to the near side, giving them an opportunity for a nice little 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, that little motion before the snap pretty much insinuated they were going to try to run to the right and follow those new blockers. Here's 2nd down and 5. Ball, it's a keeper. Jukes past one, is tackled at the legs. And yep, you're right, he has the first down. Nope, he's short.
Oh.
1 yard short, so 3rd down and 1 on the nice tackle at the end by Rodney Accord. Rodney had 3 tackles, also forced a fumble last week against North Union. Marshall on the 3rd down and 1, shifts to the outside. He's got plenty of space. Stiff arms one. He's looking for the end zone, and he's there. He matches his jersey number in touchdowns, Colin.
Last week, he had 4 in one game earlier this season, and now he's got 3 this one. Gotta love it from your junior running back.
And I got Button happy. It's a touchdown for Centerberg as they make it 28-15.
It's okay, John. It happens. A 3-touchdown game doesn't happen every day. But apparently for Marshall, every other game.
He had 4 last week. He's got 3 here in the first half alone. And that's just a junior, folks. This is a stacked team. Fake extra point, Ballinger.
Wowzers.
Piling on, it's 30-15 here from the Castle. Trojans making a statement in week 1 of KMAC.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
So it looks like Northmore will get a chance with 2 minutes to go to try and bring it back to a one-possession game, but a real good run from Miles Marshall yet again gives them now 3 touchdowns on the day. Centerburg leads 30-zip. Here's the kickoff to the Golden Knights. This one scooped up by Bolin. Jukes past 1. He's at the 35.
That's something that Northmore is doing well, returning the ball past that 25-yard mark. But this is a big, big drive here. If you can get a score here, and even get it to 21-30, you'll be in a lot better place than if it's 30-15 going into halftime.
Absolutely, and this is what they practice for. It's a 2-minute drill out of Northmore coming up. There's situational football practices. I don't think there's any situation that's practiced more than this 2-minute drill that we're about to see.
Kind of looks like special teams practices trick plays a little bit more for either team.
Yeah.
No, but 2-minute drill. This is what you, I wouldn't say dream of because you're down by 15 at the moment, but this is definitely something that you are built to be pressured on.
Miley drops back in the pocket. Rushers chasing, force them out. Miley throws on the run. He's got a completion. And Brady Carr gets out of bounds, stops that clock.
It's a great play. Centerburg fans wanted a flag, and looks like there is a flag on that far side. Kind of look like where
it looks orange. Is that a possession flag?
No, it's yellow. It's definitely yellow. But that looked like where Tanner Miley threw the ball.
They're talking with Coach Armrose. That's never good if you're a Centerburg fan.
If I had to guess, it might be a rough in the passer.
And that it is.
Yeah, it just looked like the area where Tanner Miley threw the ball, and there was a couple Trojans in pursuit. That's going to tack on 15 more. But if I'm Northmore, I'm careful in scoring here early, if at all, before that buzzer, because this Centerburg Trojans offense is on fire.
Got an empty backfield again. 1:49 to go. Already a good start here for Northmore off of that flag. There could be another rough in the passer. There's no flag this time, but a completion down the field will do for Northmore.
Got to go hurry up offense here. Clock's still running. A nice gain right there, just a little bit.
Completion to Campbell as already set to go. Golden Knights, 2nd down and 6.
There he goes again.
Miley drops back, steps up in the pocket, evades a few rushers, throws on the run. It's batted down by House.
He's on his way to being first team, maybe even defensive player of the year.
He's definitely defensive player of the game thus far.
So far. I mean, there's been a couple interceptions, but nobody has impacted this game more than number 8 for the Centerburg Trojans.
That'll make it 3rd down and 6. 1:18 on that clock. Good thing is for Northmore, it is stopped there. So a chance to regroup. Maybe string together your next couple of plays. Jailbreak screen. Campbell makes the catch. Cannot get past the tackler. Nicely done. Hagan Bryant forces 4th down.
Great reading there. Whole team knew that thing was happening. And now Northmore looks like they're going to go for it.
I think as they should, and they're going to take off as much time as they possibly can, or at least I would advise them to.
If I'm Centerburg, I'm taking a timeout.
4th down and 8.
They still got 19 seconds on the play clock. If I'm Centerberg, I want to take a timeout because your offense has been really good so far. They don't.
Snap, steps up, trying to get away. He cannot. It's not a sack, but it is a stop for the Trojans as they get the ball back on downs.
Great play right there by number 54, Hagan Bryant.
I think that's actually Lane Johnston who was able to get in there and make the tackle. Nonetheless, it is a 1st down for Centerburg with 31 seconds to go. Still plenty of time for an offense that we've seen roll like they have today in Centerburg.
Could we see some go balls here? Maybe to 81, maybe to 4, maybe to 3. Who knows?
Will we see a ball from Blaine Ball?
They still got 2 timeouts, so they definitely have time to operate. See if they can get even more of a lead going into halftime.
Bunch set. Last time we saw this, they ran it to the right. This time play action shot down the field looking for Hayden Love. This one is short and picked off. Brady Carr is there.
Great play by Carr, doing the most there. Just a little bit underthrown from ball. We did see a go ball, but a little underthrown.
Hayden did not have the position at all. And the Golden Knights take over with 25 seconds to go. They only have 1 timeout.
Here's the thing, John. Do we see a trick play here? They do have a second quarterback that looked like he could sling the ball. So could we see a trick play? Try to get something down to maybe the 50, the 40. Because they have 1 timeout. They can maybe get a Hail Mary going towards the end zone if they don't get out of bounds.
Empty backfield for Miley. Reminder, if they score here, Northmore gets the ball to start the second half.
That would be amazing if I'm a Northmore Golden Knight fan.
Miley takes the snap. It looks like everything's covered. Ballinger blocked. Miley trying to get away. Can he get it out? Yes, he can.
It's a lot of time off the clock. That is a lot of time off the clock, John.
But great stuff out of Rodney Accord, just trying his best to keep Tanner Miley alive in that play. Put a nice block on Ballinger to help him throw it away. 16 seconds left. 2nd down and 10 on the 29. Down doesn't matter in a circumstance like this. Just got to get it down the field. Campbell, handoff, and it looks like we'll see them get to about the 36. And with 7 seconds left, Centerberg's not going to pull the trigger on any timeouts. And that will take this to the half. What a half for the Trojans. Standing ovation here on the away side for the group heading out on your screen right now. 30-15 over Northmore, live and free. Week 4 of action. Game action begins tonight, and we've been treated well. We'll be back for the halftime show on the OH Report.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerberg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerberg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Northmore Marching Band will present a special patriotic halftime show with all-American music to honor our great country and the men and women of our armed forces, both veterans and those currently serving to defend and protect our valuable freedoms. The Golden Knight Marching Band is proud to share a song that has lifted the spirits of Americans for generations. Originally written by Irving Berlin, God Bless America has become a rallying cry of unity, strength, and gratitude for the country we call home. During our next song tonight, we'll be playing the songs of our United States military branches. We invite all the veterans in attendance or those currently serving to please stand and be recognized as the song from your branch is played by the band. This is A Salute to America's Finest. United States Army. flag selection tonight is a traditional All-American march by the great American band leader and composer, John Philip Sousa. From 1896, this is Stars and Stripes Forever.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerberg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerberg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
OH.REPORT brings you local high school sports coverage like nobody else. In football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, softball, soccer, wrestling, track and field. If it's happening in our area, we're streaming it.
analysis of that really busy first half. I want to take a second to thank all of our sponsors for today's live coverage. Thanks to Lilly Industries, your pre-half and post-game sponsor. Also, thank you to Andy Bauer, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or trying to simply protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Andy can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Thanks also to the Northmore Athletic Boosters, who raise funds to support our Golden Knights student athletes, coaches, and community. Go Knights! Thanks also to North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. Thanks also to the Pest Control Group, our first down sponsor today. Sign up for a year-round protection from all creepy crawlies, starting at just $39 per month. Thanks also to American Homestead Exteriors. Our commitment to excellence is reflected in our strong and reliable exterior solutions. Call us today for siding gutters. And finally, thanks to Knox Community Hospital, the Centerburg Health and Wellness Center, offering specialty services like family medicine, urology, general surgery, weight and pain management, and pediatrics. Well, the team you see on your screen right now is on a heater. They have come into the castle and taken command with a 30-15 lead. Colin, what did it for the Trojans in that first half?
Well, let's just talk about one guy in particular, Miles Marshall, with 3 touchdowns in the first half. Has to have over 125, 150 yards. And then another defense, 2 interceptions in that first half, getting the defense off the field a couple of times during those 1-4 drives. And also a special teams touchdown for Ballinger. That's what got them up 30-15, but on the other side, Miley started to get going in the end of the first quarter. Into the second quarter, just couldn't get drives completed. But he has 2 passing touchdowns, 1 to Stockdale and 1 to Bolin. And it'll be an interesting second half here. Northmore gets the ball first. They need to throw the first punch, John, in the second half.
Absolutely. It's still a 2-possession game. A lot can happen here. We'll have to see what ends up happening as the third quarter looms. I am currently working on, or at least trying to pull up, a graphic of Travis Secchi with the halftime scores. I'm not seeing it. So if I can memorize the scores, if I remember what I showed the Centerburg coaches a few minutes ago, I saw that Mount Gilead was up over Danville 12-8 at the half. And then I also saw Loudonville trailing to East Knox 20-6, and Fredericktown in a low score with Cardington Lincoln. They lead 7-0. So there you go. All in the noggin right there, Colin.
Yeah, there you go. John's still got it.
We'll see if that remains true here for the second half. Centerburg leads, but they are going to kick it off. So Golden Knights, golden opportunity to put a solid return together and get us started with a nice drive. That one will get out past the 35, breaking a tackle. Brad Bolin trying to turn the corner. It is a second half opening. Kickoff return for the touchdown.
What an absolute play. Kept the legs churning, and he got that touchdown off the kickoff. What a start for Northmore to get this within 9.
Can't think of anything else that they needed more than that right there. They gave up a special teams touchdown in the first half. Well, they knotted up at 1 in that category here with Brad Bolin taking it to the house. His second touchdown today. He had a receiving touchdown in the first half.
Yeah, and he's looking dang good as a playmaker for this Golden Knights team. And now they're going to go for 2, try to put it within 1 score. If they took a field goal here, it would put them in within 1 score because it's 21-30. But they're going to go for 2. It has worked. See if they can do it again. When they scored their first touchdown, they did a little trickery and did a reverse. Flea flicker, you'd almost say. Where Bowling threw that 2-point conversion, and then they went for a PAT on the second touchdown. Now it looks like
some more trickery. Campbell's going to take the snap. It's a high one. Looking to go to his left, and he is halted. It's going to be for a loss. No points on the 2-point try. it'll stay a 2-score game. Centerburg 30, Northmore 21. Already on the board. We had such an eventful first half. Second half doesn't look like it's going to be any different.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
Coming out hot. Kickoff return for a touchdown. The last time we lined up like this. See if the Trojans can match right back. Kickoff from Carr. A little bit more elevation. This one gets past Miles Marshall. He scoops it up at the 7, and he'll have to go out of bounds. Rough start for Centerberg. They give up the early touchdown, and then now they've got short field position.
Momentum's looking like it's going with the black and gold. And just a mishap right there. Couldn't read the bounce, and it was a little low for Marshall, but quite unfortunate starting position here. But they have been moving the ball pretty nicely. Let's see if they can do it again.
So the Centerburg offense going to have to make up for that mistake. Blaine Ball, solid first half from him. The All-KMAC second teamer from a year ago at the quarterback position. Will have to lead his troops to what would be a 89-yard drive if they can end it with 6. Ball in the shotgun. Marshall to his right. He'll give it off to him. 3 touchdowns in the first half for Miles. This time he gets a few yards. We'll have second down coming.
Yeah, nice little run there. Couldn't get any separation. No holes were made in that. See if they can get something going here. Get some short yardage on the third down.
Second and 7, trips near side. One lone receiver to the outside. Low snap ball. It'll be a screen play, and they've got a man. And it'll be first down yardage. Nice gain. I believe that's 18. Yep, it is. Eli Indiciani gets past the first down marker.
So not only Love, and then not only Ballinger, not only Marshall, but you have Indiciani making plays. That's 4 guys that can make big plays.
There's your Carothers pest control first down. This field position feels a lot better for Centerburg now.
Feels natural.
30-21. If you're just joining us for the second half, it started off in an explosive way with a big kickoff return for the touchdown. Brad Bolin scored for Northmore. They couldn't get the 2-point try, so it is still a 2-possession game as we see a big hole up from the Northmore defense here. Brookston Beck, the first contact.
Just a 2-yard run there. Northmore doing a great job up front, filling those holes. Got to see a little bit more push from the offensive line for Centerburg.
So that'll make it second down and 8. Ball in the 30. Ballinger moves with the offensive line. He'll sit right at the middle of the field next to his right tackle. Ball with a couple signals. He'll take the snap, gives to Marshall yet again. He jukes past. To the secondary he goes under the Northmore logo for a first down.
So dangerous, and if there were 4 Golden Knights right there, he probably would have had his 4th touchdown of the day and probably would have had over 200 yards.
Yeah, definitely challenging the first and second levels of this Northmore defense. They have not been up to the task so far against this stout run game from Miles Marshall.
I got a feeling that Armrose tried to get that as a focal point in the halftime locker room. And Centerberg looking good, moving the ball, churning some time, about 2 minutes past on this drive.
They're going to call Marshall's number again, but it's just for a gain of 1.
As much as I love Marshall, can't do 3 straight runs on that. Got to get something going on the passing game on that.
Or at least look for another one of your running back options. They had 5 different ball carriers in their win against Worthington Christian. They won that game 53-14, so we've seen a similar offensive output. But they're doing it mostly with Miles today. Ballinger moves to the far side of the field. Wayne Ball will keep the football. Jukes out 1. To the 40 he goes. Here goes the wheels for the Centerburg quarterback. He's inside the 5. Is he there? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Centerburg.
So many weapons on this Centerburg team. The confetti flies again as you just saw it go across your screen. And what a play by Ball to recognize that it was not there for Marshall. Great attempt at the end. I mean, not attempts, great success, as we would say, on reaching the ball over the pylon. And now they'll go for 2 again to make it a 3-score game.
And the offense doesn't stop here in this game. We just keep on going up, 36-21.
This would be big for Centerburg, kind of putting away, not necessarily, but putting away Golden Knights if they can go up 3 scores.
Ball shuffles to the right. There you go. 38-21, 17-point advantage. It's going to take something from the Golden Knights here in this third quarter to keep churning and trying to get back into this game. We'll be back on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerberg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerberg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Stockdale and Bolin back to receive yet again for the Northmor Golden Knights. You see the Trojans on the sideline getting hyped. They just went up by 3 scores after converting a 2-point conversion. As we see another return by Deesh. He's hit hard right at the 30.
Little combo wombo right there with Marshall. And then also Sean Carter, 2 running backs on special teams, getting it done. Still a great return, though, if you look at it. On the 32.
With the Golden Knights sandwiched on that return, but they'll take that compared to the field position we saw from Centerburg on their last drive, which they did convert into a touchdown, which was an 89-yard surge down the castle.
Need something big here, though. If you get nothing, Centerburg's offense is on fire. So got to get something here and got to have urgency when running your plays.
Hand off to Campbell, and he doesn't have anything. He was waiting for something to open up, and just nothing doing. He's kind of got that Le'Veon Bell style, trying to wait for his blockers to develop, but you see the dark side of that in that sort of play where it looks like they lost 2.
Got an injured Golden Knight here on the near side. Looks like a cramp.
Yeah, so they're stretching out. I think it was Boland. Boland's on the ground right now for Northmore. Both teams will huddle up here. So Northmore, the loss of 2, taking the second down and 12 on the 30. We'll let them take care of Boland on the field. We'll take one quick break on the OH Report.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
Back at Northmore High School in a 38-21 contest between the Centerburg Trojans and the Northmore Golden Knights. First week of KMAC action. Brad Bolin went down with a apparent leg injury. As you see, Miley bobbled the snap. Here's going to be eaten up right away. Ball spills away. Potential ball for Centerburg. Did they get there? Dog pile at the 19.
I mean, obviously they're going to do it, but Centerburg looks like they're motioning for them. And, yeah, they have the ball.
Turn the possession. Nightmare if you're Northmore. And diving on it at the last minute. Centerburg has prime field position for the second time today. Show you the dog pile one final time. Great dive by 16, Carter Wagoner.
That's his third fumble recovery of the season.
It's a ball hawk when it spills on the turf. Or probably a couple of those were at Centerburg in the very firm grass that they just got. But with that, we have a Carothers Pest Control first down. And this Northmore defense has quite the challenge ahead of them.
Short yardage for a on-fire offense for the Trojans. They're clicking on all cylinders. They got a bunch set over here. 4 wide receivers on the left.
They're going to go with the screen. Hayden Love wrapped up right away at the 15.
Northmore doing a great job of getting to the ball, making sure that they don't get too many yards.
So Love garners another catch. 8 minutes and counting here in the third. Any score here would double Northmore's total. Snap goes to ball. Fakes the give to Marshall. He'll use him as a blocker. Stretching outside to the 10 goes Blaine Ball, shoved out of bounds. Looks like at about the 6.
The speed on this guy. You wouldn't think a QB would have that much speed. And he's dangerous on the outside.
And they will signal the first down, so goal to go now.
Six yards to go to make it a 4-score game.
2 receivers here on our pretty bunch set, at the offensive line at least. Hayden Love near side as a receiver. Keep an eye out for Braden Nelson, far side as well. 4 seconds on the play clock. They get the snap. This ball's fumbled, and Northmore's got it back. Scooped up 68. Brookston Beck. He's made a couple good plays here in the second half. None bigger than that one right there.
Just a miscommunication / misexecution on that handoff. Centerburg student section calling for scoreboard. That's a great play either way by Northmore. And you love to see it get another chance. You're back on your own 11, though, so you got a long way to go.
So out trots the Northmore offense. They will start a drive at the 12. Last offensive touchdown came on an 89-yard drive from the Trojans. This would be an 88-yard drive if they can take it the distance. Miley fakes the pass, has to get out of the pocket. Gets hit as he throws. Ends up sending that over to the coaches. I want you to look at the hit here at the end.
Boom.
Yep, just put his hands up. Couldn't be roughing the passer if he doesn't fall on him, you know.
What a hit, though. Definitely will rock your head just a little bit. Maybe he'll think twice about rolling out to the left again.
Second down and 10 on the incompletion. Collapsing pocket. Stepping up, trying to make a throw. Nearly made a bobbling catch. But that one dropped. Third down and long, looming.
Looked like Skylar Merklin on that play. A great PBU.
Able to break up Baker's attempt at a catch. He has not had one yet today. So third down and 10. Clock stopped at 7:11.
If you're Northmore, you need this first down. You need to not give the Centerburg offense good field position.
Miley gets the pass off. This one was picked off, but a whistle first as it looks like we've got a flag. So keep an eye. I'm going to see what they talk about here. Legal formation is going to save Northmore here from their third interception of the day. Let's look for the formation. It looks like they weren't set on the bunch at the far side. But yeah, that high pass. Wagoner would have had himself an interception to go along with his fumble recovery.
His defensive box score would have just kept on filling up. But yeah, Northmore very fortunate there. But even less fortunate now. It's 3rd and 15.
Ball's on the 7. Miley, he's got some wheels on him, takes a shot at the 20. And they're going to be short of the first down marker, but they got close. And now's the time, as you're down 3 scores, that you start thinking about some crazy things.
Looks like 4th down and maybe 1 or 2. Oh, 3. This is definitely doable. Just need the right play.
Coach Armrose has not been conservative at all this game, so you got to love this call. 4th down and 3. Short pass, and that one's off target. It looked like it was there, but just couldn't make the connection. That was going for Stockdale.
Yeah, just too much in front of him, and it was a lot towards the ground. Got to throw a better ball there on 4th and 3, down by 3 scores. And now Centerburg get another chance. Hopefully they don't fumble the ball this time.
So the Trojans pretty much back to where they started the last drive after that fumble recovery. Flirting with the red zone, pretty much right on it. In a 38-21 game. Blaine Ball with Marshall to his right. Fake give, Blaine. He's been using his legs quite a bit here. He gets a gain of 5.
Now, I know this is more backyard football, but if Ball looks to his right, you can see Indiciani is wide open. if he could recognize that, it maybe, again, this is backyard football thinking for me because that's all I played. But that could be a touchdown.
Could have been. It would have been his first of the game in Disiani. First of the season, too.
Yep.
But they'll take the 5-yard gain. They get halfway to the first down marker. Ballinger will join the offensive line in blocking for Marshall. Nice lead block. That'll get Miles to the 10, where it looks like it'll be third down and short potentially.
Third down in inches probably.
Yeah, they haven't given them the first down quite yet. Wonder if they're going to move the chains out. Yep, bring them out. First time I've seen the chains moved this season.
Every time this happens, I see Jadeveon Clowney against Michigan.
I got a feeling this is going to be a little short.
Yep, third and inches.
Sometimes you can just kind of tell the way it's being trotted out.
Yeah.
It just looked pretty close, but I thought it was going to be third and inches. And it is. So a successful use of the chain game. Moving it to the hash.
Moving it out to the hash. I'm a little confused for a second. But,
Uh-oh.
kind of a little tangled up. But yeah, third
That
and
measurement
short.
might be a little bit off now, but got to like Centerberg's chances to get half an inch here.
I mean, when you got Marshall in the backfield, 100%, yeah.
Group coming in averaging 8.4 yards per play. Just looking for one here. Not even. Third down in centimeters. Ball in the shotgun. Gives it off to his back, and Marshall's going to get more than centimeters. Touchdown, Trojans. Makes it 44-21. The Trojans now have scored 97 points in the last 2 weeks.
That's double-digit touchdowns on the season for Marshall, and he might be looking like a potential player of the year.
Potential phenomene, of course, this week with his 4th trip to pay dirt. Centerburg Nation always shows out for anyone that's nominated as a phenomene or for a top play, so definitely like his chances this next coming week. They'll take another handoff, try to get 2 points as well, but Northmore's right there. So 44-21 the score. There's a look at the replay again of Miles Marshall's 4th touchdown to make it 4-4 on the board for the Trojans here on the road.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
Kickoff back to Northmore as they trail 44-21. Solid return from Connor Stockdale. They already have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Can they get a second? No, nice tackle to bring them down just shy of the 30. So there's the solid return out of Connor. Nice block from his fellow receiver. Helped him get some space, Bryson Baker.
Yeah, that's 2 returns now. One for a touchdown, one to the 30-yard line about. Looked like a 60, 70-yard return right there. more like 60, but still, that's something Centerburg might have to clean up going in the rest of the KMAC, because teams might take advantage of that a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly. Just try to get good field position, just as Northmore has done, but to the credit of the defense, when they do make their way out onto the field, they have been shutting down this Northmore charge as of late. Northmore has not had an offensive touchdown here in this third quarter. Man in motion is Deesh. Miley takes the snap, gives it off. Campbell, once again, stutter stepping and getting knocked down pretty much right at the line of scrimmage. Just trying to stay with his blockers, but I feel like that time maybe he should have tried to turn on the Jets.
Yeah, he hasn't really gotten going in this second half. He had a little bit of success in the first half. Not much, but they need to get him going. Get the run game a little bit more apparent so the pass plays can work a little bit more.
Still waiting on the play call with 10 seconds to go before a snap needs to go. He'll get it with Miley. He'll charge forward, break one tackle, and he turns past the first down marker. So good run from your quarterback. Looked like he was going to get stopped at about the 30, but then he bounced off a blocker and went 10 yards further. Of course, got to go hurry up here if you're Northmore. Got plenty of scores to make up if you want to get back in this. Still got to get a home crowd trying to cheer you forward. First down and 10 on the 19 of Centerberg. Miley will take it himself again. This one shut down.
The Centerburg defense appears to be way too smart for two straight QB draws. Gotta switch it up. Gotta switch it up.
3.5 and counting to go. Hitting 9:05 here in real time. 3 minutes left in the third. Already have a final on the OH report. We'll get that to you after this play as Campbell is taken down at the 20. That's going to be a loss of 1. But already wrapped up. Chris Belisle, our great friend on the OH report, was on the call for St. Paul Plymouth. Well, that one is over, fortunately, for Big Red fans. 57-0 in favor of the Flyers.
What a blowout right there. Might be looking at that if Northmore can't score here.
Screenplay, Campbell hit as he catches it.
Those screenplays develop way too slow for Northmore. They have to get it going a little bit quicker. Lyman couldn't get out there either.
You take a guess who made the first contact?
A house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. No, that's an easy answer. That's a very easy answer. First to a fumble, Wagner. First to hit, House. First to get a special teams touchdown, Ballinger.
4th down and 14. Last time we saw a 4th down in this sort of area from Northmore, they scored a touchdown. They found Connor Stockdale up the middle. They're going to try to get him again. He's bumped as he tries to go for the pass.
Took a big hit, though. A big hit taken by Miley.
The same exact play they
Boom.
ran on that previous sort of sequence I was referencing before the call.
Yeah, just a little bit too much of a tug on the jersey. Got there a little soon.
So that's a tough break for Centerberg. That's a free first down that they give these Golden Knights.
Exactly the 15 yards they were looking for.
So put the ball, where are they going to put this thing? 20, they're going to move them up now.
To the 9-yard line it should be. Or the 11.
Half the distance. So should be at the 11.
11 and a half.
Oh, it is still 4th down.
Interesting.
So it's 4th down and 1. Or at least that's what the
Pass.
chain gain is showing right now. The officials are talking about it.
Because pass interference in high school, I'm pretty sure, is not.
No, it's not an automatic
It's not
first
an
down.
automatic
It's just
first
a
down.
15-yard penalty.
So it'll be 4th and 2. Looking by the chain gang.
Looks like all hearts are in agreement with the zebra shirts.
Yeah, 4th and 2, John.
Ball on the 11. Do or die here if you're Northmore. This would be a big blow if you can't get these 2 yards. Big pressure coming in. Pass is caught. 2 tackles broken.
Ooh.
Big hit inside the 5. But Brady Carr gets the first down.
Great passing catch right there. Well executed. And now you have a chance. 1st and goal. 4 tries. Get yourself in the end zone. Try to get something going.
Good catch by Carr. He's been active today. He'll go to the sideline for this next one.
Yeah, he's got about 3 or 4 touches today. They've all been very substantial gains. Stockland, the inside receiver on this near side. John, they might go to him on here on a slant or something.
They've used him a lot in the slot. This time they'll go with Campbell, however. He'll shift to the outside and nothing doing there. Run game just has not been there tonight for the Golden Knights. It's been quite the statement out of Centerberg when it comes to their running defense. I was looking at a couple of KMAC teams. I'm really excited for KMAC season, if you couldn't tell. But
You're the resident KMAC guy, aren't you? Now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But just looking at how the run defenses for all these teams look, they're fantastic. I'll get to the stat here after this second down. Miley shifting to his left. Not going to get there. But we got 3rd down and 5. My mistake. My bad there, Colin. But looking at the rush defense, Mount Gilead through 3 games, they're beating Danville right now. They allowed half a yard per carry. We'll carry that point into the 4th quarter as the clock hits zeros. Money time coming up next. All the money is in Centerberg's hands right now. We'll see if that changes after the break.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
Here we go at the start of the 4th quarter. Centerburg 44, Northmore 21. 3rd down and 5 for the Golden Knights. Need to get something to eat into this deficit. Miley trying to break out to the right. He'll have to just throw it towards the end zone. That's incomplete. So we'll have another 4th down on the way. They had one earlier in the drive that was kind of saved. They were at 4th down and long. Then a pass interference call got them closer. They converted the 4th and 2. If you're Centerberg, flags have kind of added up here today. Don't want to have that happen to you again.
Yeah, I don't want to make a habit out of that. It's only the 4th game of the season. Definitely have time to try to recollect that.
Fourth down. Miley looking to the end zone, doesn't have much, throws it into a crowd. Incomplete. Centerberg turns it over on downs. Good pass deflection. Blaine Ball getting out there on the defensive end. We haven't seen him there often. So first down and 10 as we see Centerberg huddle up and get set to likely just try to wind down some clock here with just 11 seconds gone in the fourth. Shotgun set. Blaine Ball takes the snap right on his end zone. And we'll see a carry from Marshall just to try and get some wiggle room.
I think they're going to try to chug this game, like just slowly put this game away. Try to run that clock, get out of here with no injuries because you're up by 23. Your defense is doing great. So just try to run this ball down, run this clock down, get out of here with the first KMAC win of the season and with no injuries. That's the key thing.
Getting close to a minute down here in the fourth. Ball with a quarterback keeper. He'll take it to the far side. Solid gain at the 25. Looks like the 27 is where he'll go out of bounds. So a good run from Blaine Ball. He's had that quite a bit here in this second half. Colin, I want to go back to what we were starting to talk about at the end of the third. Just the running defense that we've seen out of all of these KMAC teams and how that has forced everyone to start scrambling to try and get a passing game going. Mount Gilead, coming into this week, only allowed half a yard per carry, which is unheard of. 67 attempts by their opponents, only 32 yards.
I mean, yeah, that's absolutely stupendous. I don't know if people still use that word, but
well, you do.
I do, and that's a great way to go into this week, especially against Danville, who has been known in the past to be a really good rushing team. And I mean, I wouldn't say not far behind them, but closer to them than all the other teams is Fredericktown. They're at 2.3 yards per carry. So, I mean, a lot of these teams can't be rushing the ball too much. And also at 3.1, I just noticed this, and 2.9 was Loudonville and Danville. So, I mean, there's a lot of, like you said, a lot of good rushing defensive teams here in the KMAC. Air Raid might have to take over this season.
Second down and 3 for Centerberg. Ball holds onto the football yet again. He'll be wrapped up. And it looks like they've got enough for the first down, so you can move those chains. See the official motion for the chains to move. We showed this before, but we'll show it again. Centerberg's upcoming schedule. Of course, they already beat Utica. Johnstown they fell to. Worthington Christian is a win. It looks like Northmore is going to be a win tonight. They've got a favorable next couple games. Loudonville, Cardington, two teams that were at the very bottom of the league a season ago, although both have looked to have improved, of course. Loudonville goes from a winless season, 0-10, to going 2-1 in non-league, as we see a breakout here into opposing territory.
Sean Carter. Backup running back looking good. Not even Marshall out of the game probably for the rest of the game. Get him some rest. And Sean Carter doing his thing.
So he'll get to stay out and be in the right sidecar with Blaine.
He does have one touchdown this season. So he's not an experienced member, but he's definitely been in the end zone.
He's a senior. He's been in this program for a while, too, as well. Stands 5'8", 175. Looks like he'll get another go. He'll get some positive yardage. Looks like about halfway to the first down marker. Gotta love it. Hearing the Centerburg crowd cheer on Sean Carter as he surges forward there on that play.
And when you have that much talent in front of you in the junior class, Ballinger, Marshall, and there's a couple other guys that have that, it factor so far for the Centerburg Trojans. These seniors kind of take a back seat, but when they get their chance, they're going to take the most of it, and that's what Carter's doing so far.
Second down and 4 after that 6-yard gain from Carter. Another rep, but this time he is eaten up right away. Good tackle from Jackson Welch. So the Golden Knights, looking at how they fare, they've probably got the toughest schedule. Coming forward, they'll play Danville next week on the road. They play Fredericktown, a stout defense right back here. Then they'll get East Knox, Mount Gilead, Cardington, and Loudonville. So
those next 3 are very tough. Danville, a very good team in the past few years. They're in a tough one right now with Mount Gilead. You got Fredericktown, who's 3-0 right now, and then East Knox. I mean, they were looking good against Loudonville, and here's Carter again, chugging forward, getting the first down. But, yeah, it's a very strong KMAC this year, and every game is going to be tough.
7 of the 8 teams finished over 500. I believe 2 3-0s, the rest 2-1s, and then East Knox, they went 0-3 in the league, non-league play, but they currently sit in the lead over Loudonville, so got to like their chances to pull out that win there at Chet Looney.
Again, John, as many great people have said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and especially in conference play, if you can win your conference, if they finish the season 7-3, it's not going to be a lost season because you won your conference.
2-men in motion. A lot of bodies on the right side, but they'll go left. Carter in some open space to the 20.
And, John, they just keep on going. They've taken off about 4 minutes, maybe just over 4 minutes off this clock when they started this drive back on their own 10-yard line.
They'll get the next play call after another first down. East Knox currently leads 27-12 over the Redbirds of Loudonville. Also checking in on Danville and Mount Gilead, if it will let me. It looks like that game may have wrapped up.
Might be getting a score sent to you momentarily.
Yeah. I'll just wait for the text. Carter breaks through, but he lost the football. Did Centerburg get there? Northmore thinks they have it. And they do.
You just hate it. You hate it for a dude that's trying to be so good, trying to get a little bit more playing time this season, and my heart hurts. Number 79 for Northmore, getting it done there.
Jackson Welch able to rip it away, wins the fumble recovery as well.
And that's a name you've been saying a few times.
Yes.
On the defensive side for Northmore.
Yeah, does fantastic job defensively. He's looking to get some reps at tight end here in the near future. That's a big boy, too. It's a sophomore, 6 foot, 200.
And I'm sure he's going to grow just a little bit more because dudes don't stop growing until senior year, junior year. So that boy might be getting bigger.
Northmore trots out to the field, just 20 minutes south of us. Mount Gilead is now 4-0 on the season, and they take down Danville in the conference opener in what was considered by my good friend Mason Kidwell the KMAC game of the day. I had arguments that this was the game of the day, but I'm starting to agree with my guy Mason.
This definitely could have been if Northmore took a little bit more of their chances. They've had a couple goal line tries that they could have gotten in. But, yeah, I'm definitely agreeing with your guy Mason that that game turned out to be the game of the week. What ended up being the score of that one?
26-16.
Wow. That's
26-22.
Is it still going?
No, it is over.
But that's a great win for Mount Gilead. But I would like to mention that 6 minutes almost came off the clock for that Centerburg drive until that fumble by Sean Carter. So they definitely did their job on that part, but got a feel for Carter there.
3rd down and 6 for Northmore. Miley's still at the shotgun for this Northmore squad. They look over to the sideline looking for a play. Centerburg trying to make one last statement on the first team. Miley steps up in the pocket, running out of room, and he's taken down.
Sack. 4th and 6.
Aiden Gray, my mistake, with the sack.
It's actually going to be 4th and 8.
Shout out to my good friend Hayden Gray, used to work with us here at the OH Report. Aiden Gray with the sack. And the punt team comes out.
See if they can get this one off, John.
And hey, Jackson Welch, we just talked about him. He's the punter for this squad too. So Welch will punt this away. 2 returners back, Hayden Love and Miles Marshall. I think the plan here for Northmore should be get this as far away from Marshall as you can.
Uh-oh.
You got a flag.
This might put him. Oh.
Wow, 12 men on the field is the call on Northmore, so moving back even further. Still a pretty decent distance for the punter away from this line, but we saw them block a punt before, so.
He's a 2-step approach guy, so
Does get
glad
one
he
off.
got that one off.
High up in the air, bounces at the 27. Nobody's going to try to return this. Northmore will let it roll at about the 37-yard line. 4:02 to go. Trojans, see if they put one more on the board. If they do, that would actually put them over 100 points here in the last 2 weeks. 53 points last week. They sit at 44 right now.
Not going to lie, John, I kind of want to see it. And it looks like they're shutting down. Marshall went out there to the huddle, and they shut him down. He wants to get back out there, maybe get 5. But, yeah, Centerberg starting to celebrate here on the sideline with 4:02 to go. Seemingly kind of impossible for Northmore to come back into this one the way they're moving the ball. And with how good their run game is, looks like we're going to have a substitution. Carter Wagner in at quarterback.
So Wagner had a great game defensively. Now he's going to get a chance to signal call for this group. Carter, after giving up a fumble the last possession, with a big run. Well, I'll give you this. Carter doing a great job just forgetting what happened in the past, just keeping himself pushing forward, trying to get to the end zone. Carter already a touchdown this year, as you said earlier, Colin. But Wagner going to try to lead this drive along with Carter the back. Couple receivers as well. And Disiani stays out there. Braden Nelson, saw him out a couple times. He's going to be out there full time now. 3.5 to go and counting. Snap to Wagner, and he loses it. Scoop, and falling down. Could have been a potential scoop and score, but lost the footing. Gonna have to start resorting to the official roster as Brody Gray, the freshman, scoops up the fumble. I gave Colin a nice chart with the players who took the most time out on the field, but now that we're past that point, gonna have to get the actual rosters out now.
It's all right. We'll resort to the old days. Rosters and notebooks.
I know a lot of people, I should probably show a picture of my prep that I do, but I know a lot of people that write all of this out. But I'm not that person. I'm technically savvy enough to where I can type this all out and do it much quicker.
Which I appreciate you doing that for me. Because, yeah, no. Tried to do that when we were back in MVNU. Could not figure it out for the life of me.
Miley's still in the game. He's going to take a shot down the field, and he finds Brad Bowen, who is probably having the best game out of all the Golden Knights today, as he brings in another catch.
Yeah, he was slow to get up. He might still be nursing something from that last time the trainer came out to help him. Limping a little bit, but
impressive that he was still able to make the play, though.
Yeah, came back on that, and it's a great concentration play.
Just looking for something positive here at the end if you're Northmore. Miley takes the snap again. This is the most time he's had all day, and he's able to find a target. Brady Carr makes the catch.
That was a big hit by Marshall.
But good protection right here. You see it again thanks to Northmore Athletic Boosters.
Great protection, great throw. Big hit by Marshall, who's still in the game at defense. But yeah, maybe they can get a score here with 2:46 to go and counting. That'd be a great way to end the game.
Miley quickly gets it out, going back to Carr at the 26. This won't get the first down, but second down and short, they actually not too generous with the spot. It goes to the 27 instead. Trips near side here for Northmore. Stockdale moves to motion to the outside to join Bowen. Miley looking that way. Stockdale will run back to make the catch, and he's hit quickly on his turn out of bounds. And they do get the first down, so they got what they wanted. 2 minutes to go. Clock stops. But I do see Stockdale still down on the ground. He's slowly going to get back up, and he limps towards the middle of the sideline.
Falls down and behind there. Not what you want to see if you're a Golden Knight fan or Scott Armrose.
So they're going to tend to him on the sideline. Wonder if we're going to see play continue. No, we're going to see a timeout. It's the first timeout we've seen called this half, and it's going to be by Northmore, for the injury. So a good chance to put together something, take something into that Danville game next week. That's going to be huge. But it's going to be real interesting seeing a Northmore-Danville game where both teams come in 0-1 in the league.
Yeah, I mean, coming off both of their seasons last year, Danville has had some historic runs. Northmore going 7-0 in the KMAC last year. This will be a revenge game for both of them, not necessarily towards each other, but, well, I guess Danville towards Northmore for last season, but Northmore definitely wants to bounce back with a good win at Danville, which would be huge.
First down and 10. On the 23-yard line, quick throw. That was a dangerous ball. Fortunately for Carr, he didn't come away with it, and now we see a late flag. So you're going to get to see it again. Slow it down. Yep. You see Tommy House go in late. Sends Carr to the ground. Didn't seem like there was too much there, but it was enough to warrant the flag. And that will be likely another 15-yard penalty. Centerberg, it's fortunate for them that this game is not closer because we've seen a lot of flags go their way.
Yeah, especially on defense. They've been giving Northmore good field position, especially giving it in between the red zones. And they definitely need to clean that up for next week.
Under 2 minutes. On the free 15 yards. Brody Beck moves in motion. Police sirens, or some sort of sirens have started in the middle of the play. This throw to the end zone is too far out of reach for the intended target. Bowen was looking for his second receiving touchdown. That siren that went off, it just makes me think of Closing Time, the song that always plays.
Yeah.
The end of the night.
It's definitely closing time for this one. Centerberg's got it handled. Again, don't want any injuries. We've already seen Stockdale, go out of this one. And now Northmore still trying to score with a lot of the first team.
Sees the Red Sea part, looks forward. He's going to get to the 2. I believe that should be a first down, interestingly enough. So took the chains out.
Yep.
They just got enough, so it's going to be first and goal.
Need it here for the confidence, John. Need it here for the confidence of the Golden Knights.
No offensive touchdowns here in the second half. All they had was the kickoff return to start the half. Ball in motion. He'll sit at the slot near side, and it looks like with 5 seconds on the play clock, we'll have a flag. And this will be a false start.
On the wide receiver. That'd be Bryson Baker.
So did not pick it up on our shot. It was actually off of the screen to the left. But yeah, Bryson jumped. So move him back a couple yards. It'll be 1st and 7 now. Here's a give to the sophomore. We'll try to surge towards the 7. Brody Beck. Under a minute to go now. Of course, we've talked about it. Northmore wants a touchdown to kind of put a positive end to this one, but Centerberg, they want to close the door emphatically on this Golden Knight squad and just put together a perfect night. Bolin complete, but not for much. There's a lot of great things to say about Centerberg, and we've said them. One thing you can say for Northmore is that Brad Bolin is having a game, and it's not necessarily one that he had in the first 3 weeks. They've started to kind of unleash him today.
Yeah. And, I mean, if you could use more weapons than just Carr in Stockdale, that's going to give you success down the line because defenses won't only be honing in on those two. And
Stockdale has the catch. Got a flag late. Miley's down.
He's been hit a lot today. That kid is tough.
See if we can see it at the end. Hayden Love is going to get called for the roughing the passer. We didn't get it. We didn't get the hit. We saw what happened before it as clocks hit 0, and with this roughing the passer, we're going to get an untimed down, I would imagine.
If Northmore wants it, sometimes coaches will just say, let's get out of here. And
I mean, at the 1, you want to try to score to end the game?
I don't know. It's all about your philosophy and what you want.
0's on the clock, and Northmore's making their way back out. So we'll have an untimed down to end the game.
And they just sent out their starter, Centerberg, on the line. So we'll see. This is going to be an interesting, untimed, not really significant touchdown here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tanner Miley is not out on the field. The backup, Brad Bolin, is going to take the snap. Blitz comes, throw to the end zone. They've got a touchdown out of the end of this game. Bryson Baker puts one on the board. With 0's on the clock, so the roughing the passer turns into a Northmore touchdown. They'll have that to take to Danville next week.
Yeah, it was a great showing by Centerberg. And then Northmore, yeah, that's one for the confidence. But they're definitely going to have to fix some things on offense because in the second half, their defense showed up, got some turnovers, and they only held them to 13 points. So, I mean, they definitely have some things to fix, but Centerberg looking dang good to maybe compete for a KMAC championship this year. Northmore still has a chance here, only 0-1. It's early in the season, but definitely some things to fix up.
Got to be the favorites after a game like this. Centerburg 44, Northmore 27, the final from the Castle. Take a break, come back with your post-game analysis, your MVP tonight. Say it.
Miles Marshall.
4 touchdowns for the man. He's going to join us upstairs on the OH Report.
Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerberg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerberg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Time now for your post-game show presented by Lilly Industries. We see the Centerburg Trojans taking in the celebrations tonight as they just finished up their alma mater. Looking to get, looks like probably a picture to celebrate the win over the reigning KMAC champions. The team that went unbeaten last year goes down in week 1 of KMAC action. Doesn't get much better than that. (44-27) your final. Big day for Miles Marshall. 4 rushing touchdowns for him. Also a rushing touchdown from Blaine Ball. Also a special teams touchdown on a blocked punt by Jackson Ballinger to put the cherry on top. This team looks really, really good. 97 points in the last 2 weeks. Northmore, of course, got to 27, but in the second half, the only touchdown they scored was with zeros on the clock in the 4th. So felt like a shutdown half outside of the end for the Centerburg Trojans, and they're going to take this momentum into next week as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. They play Loudonville at home. Guess what? I'm going to be there live and free on the OH Report to bring you that one from the heart of Ohio. After that, they'll head to Cardington. Sorry, folks, I won't be at that one. But then after that, Mount Gilead, they'll play them at home, and then they'll play Danville at home, and then their final 2 games on the road at East Knox, at Fredericktown. I really like that cycle of teams. You get a good mix of teams that you feel like you can beat, and then you've got some of the tougher teams stacked in there together where you can really lock in and get some wins under your belt. Mount Gilead, 4-0 for the first time, and I don't even know. It's too early for me to figure out how long it's been since they were last 4-0. They're going to be a tough challenge in the middle of the KMAC season. Danville the very next week, and then that Freddyburg game. I don't know, folks. Seeing Danville and Northmore go down so early, I think we may be looking towards a Freddyburg championship potential Week 10 decider. But we're talking way too far ahead. It is just Week 4, folks, and we're excited to bring you all the coverage of KMAC action here on the OH Report. I see Miles Marshall making his way upstairs. He's going to talk with us momentarily. Don't go anywhere. OH Report's got more up next.
At American Homestead Exteriors, we're more than a business. We're a father-daughter team with a shared mission to protect and beautify the homes in our community. We believe your home deserves top quality service and products. From the first nail to the final walkthrough, we take pride in doing the job right. The first time, every time. Integrity, craftsmanship, and customer service aren't just words to us. They're the foundation of everything we do. American Homestead Exteriors. Strong, reliable exterior solutions. Built with pride, built for you.
Time now for your player of the game, presented by North Central State College. What a statement the Centerburg Trojans just made here at the Castle. Miles was a big piece of that. 4 rushing touchdowns for you today. You had 4 touchdowns total last week. I remember talking to you last year, and a lot has changed since then. What has the summer been like, and how does it feel now to finally be back in some KMAC action?
It feels great, honestly. We worked hard over the summer. Our coach put us through a lot of pain. A lot of pain, but it got us somewhere. So,
exactly, got you to a 44-27 win. So Coach Colella gets you guys ready for the year.
Yes,
you
sir.
knew coming in you were going to be a real big piece to this offense. Talk about the rest of the group that has really made this click into a big convincing win over the KMAC champions of last year.
Jackson Ballinger, definitely. We have people like looking at him on defense, so it's not just focused on me. And then we got Hayden Love, who also scored 4 touchdowns against Utica, which was a really good game for him.
All right, and then just talk to me about where you guys go next. Of course, back to the drawing board. You've got Loudonville next week. We'll be there live and free for you. But just talk to me about what happens now, because this is such a big mountaintop moment, but you got to keep surging forward.
Yeah. We go to practice, work even harder. That's all I got to say. We don't give up.
Yeah, that's all good things that I just heard from you there. So final question for you, not a question. Look into the camera. Give your shout-outs.
Shout out my whole team. Definitely my O-line. They did a great job tonight. And shout out my coaches.
Miles Marshall, 8 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks, and he's not done yet, folks. Congrats.
Yes, sir.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerberg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerberg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Post-game show, we're going to wrap things up here. Thanks to Lilly Industries, Northmore falls 27-44. How about those Centerburg Trojans tonight, 44-27? Already gave you kind of the rundown of how I felt about this game. So, Colin, take the stage. What'd you think?
Centerburg definitely dominated. On the offensive line, like Miles Marshall said, a lot of credit goes to them. They pushed it up front and allowed Marshall to get to the outside or even to the second level in the inside gaps. But overall, Centerburg looks like a complete team. A couple things on defense need to be fixed up, but they only allowed, 19 points on defense or whatever. One was a special teams blunder at the start of the second half. So, I mean, they are doing things well and at a high level, and they could definitely run through the KMAC. Northmore has some things to change, and they just need a little bit more execution when it comes to the red zone, because they had 4 or 5 opportunities in the red zone. I'm pretty sure they only scored on 2 of those.
So definitely things for both teams to learn here coming into next week. Speaking of next week, there's some of the games that we're going to be covering live and free. Cardington plays East Knox. Look at the middle of your screen. That's when Centerburg plays next against Loudonville. That'll be in the heart of Ohio. We look forward to bringing you that coverage live and free on the OH Report. Also towards the bottom for Northmore, they take on Danville. Should be a good game. 2 teams that will be desperate for a league win, considering where they were last year at 1 and 2 in the league. Now they sit tied for 4th, I guess. Here.
Yeah, it's going to be a really rough, or not rough match. It's going to be a nice, gritty match because both teams want to get that first win. And if you come out of that 0-2, you're not looking good for a KMAC championship. And you'll have to try even harder, and things will have to go your way. But Centerburg definitely looked good today. Northmore, things to change. John, it was a great game.
Absolutely. Great to have you here. Hope to have you here plenty more times, Colin, as we get through to KMAC action. Probably the biggest offensive explosion of the night in the KMAC, and you saw it all here on the OH Report. Thanks to our sponsors, worn through your screen one final time. I'm Jonathon Langdon, Colin Ashworth, Kane Longwell, your camera operator. We're signing out from the in-between Galleon and Mount Gilead. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you on the Pigskin at 11:30 today.